Hey, you playa, if you want to make a girl obsessed with you, there are certain types of traits that you need to have that's going to make you stand out from all the other guys out there. Now, I'm not talking about being manipulative or doing anything negative to win her over. There are certain people that will push you down that path, and yes, you will get the girl, but you're not going to walk away being a better person. And that's what I'm here to actually teach you. Healthy, positive traits that's going to win that girl over and make you hold true to your values and be a good person. Women love men who have emotional intelligence. The type of guy who can understand and process the feelings he has deep within, who can communicate effectively and resolve conflicts without it turning into arguments, fighting, or any potential violence. If you can handle emotional situations maturely and empathically, that's going to make a woman feel safe and protected around you. Now look, some guys who fly off the handle may be attractive to women because they're expressing some type of emotion, but they often don't have a good gauge of what's going on inside, and that could potentially put them in a situation where they or their partner might be at harm. Women love men who are confident. I know, it sounds like a cliche, but when that confidence is paired with resilience, it showcases to that girl that no matter what the setback, you're going to find a way through it. That in itself demonstrates to her that you are a secure partner. You're not the type of guy that's going to yell and scream and complain and fight just because he didn't get his way. It also demonstrates to the girl that you're approaching dating with a sense of ease. You're not going to be so uptight and demanding of her. Far too many guys like to fake confidence. They just want to convince the girl that, yeah, things are cool and they don't really mind, but deep down they actually do. That authenticity piece is going to go a long way in actually being confident. Women want men who genuinely care about their physical and mental health. If you're someone that prioritizes that in your life, you're demonstrating to her that you are a disciplined person. You care about your own intellectual growth, and you're someone that is constantly seeking self-improvement. If you're eating healthy and exercising regularly, you're going to be more physically attractive to your partner, no doubt. But if you're also learning new things, you're going to showcase to them that you really want to form a happy and healthy relationship. When you run into obstacles and challenges, you're actually going to seek out new information to figure out how to improve things. Far too many guys focus on their physical appearance. They want to be big and muscular and have six-pack abs, but they never really ask, how can I be a better partner? So I recommend you go out right now, pick out a book about relationships by John Gottman. It's going to save you a whole lot of headaches in the future, and you'll know exactly how to communicate a lot better with your future partner. Women truly appreciate a man who brings the leadership skills to the table. Now that leadership also has to be paired with humility. You need to know when to let go of the reins, when to give up control, when to seek out advice from other people, and when to let someone else make the decisions while you stand by. The reason why leadership is such an attractive masculine trait is because it provides an element of safety for that other person. They know that they can count on you. They know you're reliable. They know that you're someone that's trustworthy and you're safe. It also means that you're outspoken and determined. You're going to say what's on your mind and you're going to aim to reach a goal. You're not someone that's going to kind of waffle around the place, not really knowing what to do and not really being decisive at all. Some men misinterpret that to mean a woman must be submissive in order for him to be a leader, but nothing could be further from the truth. If the woman is more knowledgeable in that situation and she's making the decision, you can still be a leader by being a strong backbone and supporting her along the way. Sometimes we just need someone to be in our corner to help us feel like there's a steady foundation in whatever we decide to do. Women desire a man who is compassionate because what it signals to her is that you're someone who's genuinely going to care about her well-being. Far too many guys pretend to care about a woman just so they can get something from her, whether it's sex, whether it's attention, whether it's validation. If you're someone that can offer compassion though, you're going to stand out above all these other guys because you see the real person that she is and the value that she brings to the table. You care about the things that matter to her in her life. You want to see her succeed and you feel a sense of mutual respect between the two of you. That helps foster a deeper emotional connection. So if you want to be a good quality partner, being compassionate is one of the first steps you need to really take. A lot of guys are worried about demonstrating compassion though. They're afraid that they may get labeled as a simp or a nice guy and put in the friend zone. And I think the difference here is you can display compassion where you genuinely care about the person, you want to learn more about them, you want to build on that, versus compassion for the sake of validation. You're saying and doing all the right things just so that they can actually like you. If you're offering compassion with no strings attached, whether they like you or not is on them, not on you. And that right there is the major difference. You're not worried about their approval. You're just trying to be a good person. The most important masculine trait that women actually crave is a man who has integrity. This is going to be the baseline for everything that you do, your morals, your principles, your values. If you can stand true to them, or if you're someone that's going to bend just because someone else wants you to. There are a lot of sleazy guys out there who will say and do anything they can just to get the girl, and most of the time it works, but you're not going to be one of those guys. You actually are going to have principles, and that means you're actually going to vet the girls that you meet. You're going to look for the qualities that you want in a partner. You're going to demonstrate the true and real qualities that matter to you and stand by them, whether or not that girl aligns with them or not. Because the last thing that you want is to be deep in a relationship with someone that you just don't care about. Someone that you feel like you've wasted your time and made so much effort for, knowing full well this really wasn't going anywhere. When you lead into those dating interactions from a place of integrity, you'll start to notice that you're attracting the right type of people and pushing away the wrong ones. And that is perhaps the most attractive trait a man can have. A guy who knows what he wants. He's not willing to just settle for anyone. He has a criteria. He has a value system. He has a benchmark that girls have to meet in order to be with him. So stay away from all the tricks and the dark triad stuff and all the toxic techniques that will attract girls, definitely. But you're not going to get the right type of girls. And you're the type of guy who's going to have these positive masculine traits to get a good, positive woman in your life. Follow these tips and let me know how it goes for you. On that note, catch you next time. As always, love and peace.